Amazon's big spring sale is here. It's running from March 25th through the 31st. And in today's video, we're going to talk about smart home deals. For these videos, I like to share deals on things that I actually use and are still using. I'm not listing a bunch of random deals on things I haven't used. A couple of these things are on my wish list and I haven't used yet, and I'll let you know which one of those they are. But if I'm mentioning it in this video, it's from a brand that I like. Before we start, I'm shooting this the day before the big spring sale begins. There are discounts on a lot of these items already. On some of them, I know that there are additional discounts, and with some of them, I'll share with you what I expect to see. Let's get started first, since it is Amazon's big spring sale. Let's go through the list of Echoes that are on sale. I will say that I am surprised there aren't some deeper discounts on some of these. The last set of sales we had, it was up to 55% off. Amazon's saying up to 40% off on stuff throughout this sale. Let's start with Amazon's cheapest Echo, the Echo Pop. It's currently 25% off, bringing it down to $29.99. During Amazon's last sale, that one was down 55%, down to $17.99. So I'd see a discount on this. The Echo Pop's a nice little Echo. Sound isn't great on it. Really, I recommend going with the next deal. It's the Echo Dot. I would recommend the Echo Dot over the Pop. It definitely has better sound. It also has the tap on top to snooze. It can be used as an Eero Wi-Fi extender. The Echo Dot, it's showing at the time of recording 20% off. And again, that tends to be closer to 40% off, 50% off in the past. So maybe we'll see a little improvement on that. Next is the Echo Spot. This is the Echo that I would recommend to most people. It's a nice little clock. It doesn't show any additional stuff other than the weather, timers, and clock on it, which is great, so no ads or anything. And it sounds about the same as the Echo Dot. So it's a nice sounding speaker for smaller space. Now the next is the full-size Echo, which is not showing a discount right now. The full-size Echo is going to be the best sounding Echo out of the ones I list here. It has stereo speakers and a separate woofer, so it has pretty full sound out of it. It also has a Thread border router and a Zigbee hub in it, and can serve as a Matter controller. So you're pretty much covered for everything you need on the smart home side of things. It's going to be your best overall experience on an Echo, unless you go with an Echo Show. Speaking of which, let's go into the Echo Show, starting off with the Echo Show 5. The Echo Show 5 is a nice bedside clock. Biggest reason I wouldn't get one of those now is the upcoming Alexa Plus, which is going to be the AI upgrade to Alexa. As Alexa Plus rolls out, initially it's only going to work on the Echo Show 8, 10, 15, and then 21. That's why I wouldn't necessarily recommend the 5. Now the Echo Show 8. This is the Echo I would recommend if you're looking for an Echo with a screen. And the reason why is I think it's the best price when it comes to a Echo with a screen. It has good sound with the stereo speakers. And overall, I think it's just the best balance of price to features. The Echo Show 10 and 15 and 21 are just overpriced. The Echo Show 8 is currently $149. No deal shown yet. Hopefully we'll see one on there. Now what's interesting is the Echo Show 10 is not showing as available. So I don't know if that's being discontinued from Amazon, but no deals on that. No deals on the Echo Show 15 or 21. Those are still full price. But even if they go on sale, I really don't expect them to be under $249 for the 15-inch. They tend to stay pretty expensive. Now, one thing I'll caution you with when it comes to the Echo Shows is that Amazon is showing more sponsored content and more ads. So I've made some videos on that, why I'm not using my Echo Shows now. If you do want an Echo with a screen and you don't want all the suggestions and advertisements, take a look at the Echo Hub. The Echo Hub is meant to be a smart home controller. It has a dashboard on it, so you can control your favorite devices quickly. You can see cameras, you can go to routines, and yeah, it's kind of what I would want all the other Echoes to be. So that is currently 28% off, bringing it down to $129.99. My guess is that's not going to change or go any lower. Now that we talked about all the Echo deals, let's talk about HomePods. Unfortunately, there aren't great deals on on those at all. If we go to Costco, that's really the cheapest place that I see HomePods on sale. You can save $5 on the HomePod Mini, and you could save $10 on the full-size HomePod. And if we go to Sam's Club, we see the same kind of pricing there. You could save $5 on the Mini or $10 off the full size. But short of that, there really aren't better discounts that I've seen. And if you see some, let us know in the comments. Hopefully people will check it and take advantage of those. Now, these next couple deals are coming from today's sponsor, Aqara. They have a whole ecosystem of smart devices, and I've been using them for years. Starting off with something I think everybody needs. It is a smart lock. It's so nice not to have to worry about the doors left open, not having to carry keys around, and family or friends being able to get in easily using a fingerprint sensor or codes. The first smart lock deal is on the U100. I've been using this since it came out. I'm coming up on almost 2 years now with it as my main lock. My family loves it. They can all use the fingerprint sensor to get in. They also have the option to type in the PIN. Personally, I like to use Home Key with my Apple Watch or with my phone. Then you also have a physical key if you need it. You have NFC tags you can automate. There really are a lot of choices to it. The Aqara U100 lock is going to be 30% off, bringing it from $189.99 down to $132.99. To find another Home Key lock at that price point, good luck with that. Now, another one of their smart locks that I like because it is an indoor or outdoor smart lock, it is the U300. What's great about this is most smart locks are meant for the deadbolt and replacing that. This is meant to replace any doorknob. So I can put it here in my office if I want easily. What I've done with mine is I put it on my garage side entrance. That way I never have to worry about a key. I can walk up, use a fingerprint, use my watch, phone, or just type in the keypad. The U300 is 24% off, bringing it from $229.99 down to $174.99. Something I want to mention with these Aqara locks and with some of the other Aqara devices, you do need one of their hubs. Now, some people don't like having hubs. Personally, my most reliable devices use a hub. What's nice about the hub is that it talks to the internet only, and it's a Zigbee hub that connects to the individual Aqara devices. So you get really quick response time out of them and a very good solid connection. And then going with Wi-Fi. The Aqara Hub M3 not only can pair with Aqara devices, it can serve as a Thread border router, a Zigbee hub to third-party devices, and it could be a Matter controller. Pretty much covers your whole smart home needs. That's normally $129.99, but it's 23% off, bringing it down to $99.99. Now, a couple other features of the hub is that it has an IR emitter, so you can control all different remote devices, and it has a siren built in. So if you pair it with some of the Aqara sensors, you can take advantage of that siren if they go off. And actually, there is a deal on the Aqara 3-pack of water sensors, which I bought one of those 3-packs about 1.5 years ago because I had a leak in my sink upstairs and it dripped through and messed up our ceiling. So after that, I ordered these. They've worked great. I've had my kids splash some water on the floor and it set the sensor off. I got the alert on my phone. You can get the 3-pack of the water leak sensors. They are 27% off, bringing them from $54.99 to $39.99. And when it comes to sensors, Aqara has a whole lineup of sensors. I'll put a link that'll take you right to all their sales, or you can click on the individual products I talked about. Another must-have for your smart home is cameras, especially having someone outside to bring a little more peace of mind and serve as a deterrent. One of my new favorite cameras is actually from Aqara. It is the Aqara G5 Pro camera. And what I like about this is that I've been using Aqara cameras inside. I have the E1 inside. I have the G3, which pans and tilts. I have the G2H. I love them. They all work within Apple Home. I could save videos into Apple Home Secure Video, so it just saves it right into my iCloud account, and it's been great. What's been missing is an outdoor camera. So when the G5 Pro came out, I was very excited to see that. And I've been using it since it's released. It picks up motion. I get the little pop-up on my Apple TV showing me when motion happens. The G5 Pro does require hardwired power, which initially may seem like a pain since it's not battery operated, but It is great to have that continuous power. Within Apple Home, if an event is triggered, it'll actually show me what happened prior to that being triggered. So it captures all the action. Now, when it comes to the G5 Pro, there are two different versions you can get. There's the Wi-Fi version that is powered by USB-C, and there is the PoE version, which is power over Ethernet. So it gets its power and data over the same line. Both versions of the camera are 15% off. The PoE is $169.99 and the Wi-Fi version is $152.99. I have the Wi-Fi version and I'm actually going to take advantage of this sale myself because I want one more of these for my backyard. Now, another set of cameras that I've been using for a long time is the Ring stick-up cams. What I like about these is I think they are a good price, they're battery powered, and they're Ring. Ring's been around forever. I've had a Ring video doorbell for a long time. My wife's used to using it, so having those additional Ring cameras and having it all within that Ring app just works out great with my wife. I found that I don't get false alarms with them. Their detection zones are really accurate to the point that when it goes off, I know like some dog has walked into my front yard. I have a total of 5 of these at this point, but the only thing I don't like about them is they don't work with Apple Home. The Ring stick-up cam is currently 25% off, bringing it down to $59.99. Now we're talking about Ring. Let's talk about the Ring video doorbell. I've been using the same one for the past, I think I'm coming up on 7 years now. I'm using the video doorbell Pro. It used to be called the Pro. Now it's the Ring Wired Doorbell Plus. Its regular price is $149.99. It's not on sale now, but hopefully when the sales go live, we'll see a drop on that. There is the newer model, the Video Doorbell Pro. It's not on sale. I didn't go with this model because it just wasn't worth the extra money. The one I have has worked out so well, there's been no reason to upgrade it. I bought my mom the same model a couple years ago for Christmas. Now, if you're looking for an Apple Home doorbell, Aqara has their G4 video doorbell on sale. The whole reason I'm not using that now is because my wife is so used to the Ring app and we have the Ring alarm and all that integration. But with the Apple Home side, I would rather use the Aqara G4. The G4 video doorbell works with all the smart assistants, so you're not just limited to Apple Home. You have local storage with it. You can put a micro SD card into the little chime and save your videos locally, or you could save them into iCloud with Apple Home Secure Video. There's no reason any of your stuff needs to go to the cloud if you don't want it to. Now let's talk about streaming devices, because you need one in your smart home. You need smart TV. When it comes to streaming, let's start with the Fire TV sticks. Amazon has way too many of these. I don't know why. They have the Fire TV Stick HD down to $19.99. Fire TV 4K, 40% off, down to $29.99. Then they have the Fire TV 4K Max. That is 33% off, down to $39.99. Now, this is the one I would recommend. It is their most powerful streaming device. It's going to support Dolby Atmos. It's the Dolby Vision. It has Wi-Fi 6E. It's just going to be the most future-proof Fire TV stick you're going to get because it's their most powerful version. And it's $10 more than the regular 4K. Next, we have the Fire TV Cube. It's got a small discount of 21% off. I have a hard time recommending it. I would say go with a Fire TV 4K Max and buy an Echo Dot instead. Unless you know you're going to use the features of the Cube, I would stay away from it. My favorite streaming device is the Apple TV, and really there aren't any good deals on Amazon for that. If you do want to go with an Apple TV, the best place to go is Costco. There's 2 different models. There's the Wi-Fi only model, and then there's the model with a little more storage. It is the Wi-Fi and Ethernet model. Now, the reason you might want to go with that is because it also serves as a Thread border router. If you go with the larger storage, you're covered when it comes to an Apple smart home. Over at Sam's Club, you could find $5 off the 4K 64 gigabyte and $10 off the larger storage 128 gigabyte. Now, when it comes to Fire TVs, Amazon's TVs, you'll see sales on those. I wasn't happy with the interface on it, so I can't recommend those. Really, if you're going to look at anything, I would look at the LG OLEDs. They're C4. I would look at Samsung QLED. There's some great prices on those. I would also look at Samsung OLED. For me, it's pretty much between LG or Samsung at this point. Something to note, if you have a bright room with a lot of windows, OLED is not always the best choice because of the glossy screen, and it's not quite as bright as LCD. Next, let's talk about some smart lighting deals. When it comes to smart lighting, if you want the easiest thing to go with and the simplest setup, you're not going to beat Philips Hue. I have some Philips Hue bulbs that I bought almost 8 years ago now that are going strong with no complaints. In that time, I've replaced all different other brands of bulbs. I've been frustrated with bulbs, and at the end of the day, I've come back to Hue just for the reliability. They also have good white light when it comes to warm and cool white, and they have great color out of them. The worst thing about them is the price, but these big sale days are the best time to go for it. Look for sales on the 3-packs of lights. You'll also find their starter kits are on sale. If you're thinking about Philips Hue, it's these kind of sales are the time to look for. If you don't want to spend that kind of Philips Hue money, but you want to get some good lights, I would look at going with a Govee and some of their Matter stuff. These are a couple of lights that I have not used yet, but I'm looking at picking up some since they are on sale. Starting off with their Cob LED. These are kind of expensive, and the reason why is they are packed with LEDs, and they have a rubber diffusion coating on them that gives nice even light out of them. Now, reason I want these is that they are bright from everything I'm seeing. So you get great warm white and cool white, great colors, and great intensity. The other ones I'm looking at getting are the RGBIC Strip 2 Pro. Big reason I'm interested in these is the fact that they're Matter, they work with Apple Home. They look like they have good warm white and cool white. The color looks good out of it. And the pixel density, there are a lot of pixels on it. That's one of the things that is bad about the Philips Hue strips. There just aren't enough LEDs on it. This is packed and gives you a lot better coverage. Next set of deals is on smart switches and plugs. I think these are a must-have. And the reason why, especially if you're just starting your smart home, is you could put plugs on pretty much anything. You take the lamps you already have and you put a smart plug on it, and you got a smart lamp. Automate your fan or your heater. There's a lot you can automate when it comes to smart plugs. Now, some of the smart plugs I like are the TP-Link plugs. They do have some Matter versions. Now, one set of smart plugs that I do want to try that I saw on sale before are the Govee Matter smart plugs. For a 4-pack, it's $35, and then you can save 5%, or depending when what it's at when it releases, it may be even cheaper than that. Even at $35, you're paying less than $10 a smart plug, and it works with all the smart assistants. I like the TP-Link outdoor smart plug. I found this has been really reliable. You get 2 individual plugs on it. I have one that controls my pergola lights, and then the other plug controls my Christmas lights when I have them set up. Let's talk about smart switches. In a lot of cases, smart bulbs aren't the answer. For example, like a kitchen. I have 6 downlights in my kitchen. If I put smart bulbs in there, the moment anyone flips the switch and kills the power, they don't work. Instead, I install a smart switch, and now I have a physical switch that people can use, but then I can automate them too. Now, there's a couple of switches that I've used and are still using. There is the TP-Link switch. You have the dimmer version, and you have the normal switch version. My favorite switches, though, are from Lutron. Lutron cassette switches are the Philips Hue of light switches. They are expensive, but they just work. These Lutron cassette dimmers and switches talk to the hub, and the hub talks to the internet. I have Lutron cassette switches all throughout the house, and I can't think of a time they haven't worked when I needed them to. With Lutron, you do need to have a hub. This is their starter kit at $99. It's not on sale right now, but hopefully we'll see some sales. They are way more expensive than other switches and dimmers, but to me, it's the way to go. I don't regret spending the extra money doing my whole house with them. And if you don't know, Lutron has been making dimmers and switches for years, way before any of this smart home stuff. Now let's talk about some robot vacuum deals. One that I've been using for a while is the SwitchBot K10 Plus Pro, which I like the upgraded roller on that. It's better for fur. I mean, it's got a little more power to it. It works with all those smart assistants. If you pair it with their Hub 2, you have Matter support. Normally it's $599, but it's $200 off, bring it down to $399, and you could take another 10% off with a coupon. A recent one that I've started using from SwitchBot is their vacuum combo. This is normally $800. It has the SwitchBot K10 Plus Pro vacuum with a handheld, and both of them are self-emptying. Now, what kind of smart home deals are you looking for during the big spring sale? Let us know in the comments section. Now, if you made it this far, subscribe to check out the next one and give this video a like. It definitely helps the channel out. And next, check out one of these two videos here. Some good stuff. This is the one that YouTube thinks you're going to want to watch. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Bye.